So we're about 2, maybe 3 weeks out from launching our virtual poster platform. This is going to be a game changer for the entire scientific community because we're going to have a virtual poster that's going to be identical to the in-person posters. There's going to be no limitations to this. So here's the poster list that you'll have on your system, on your conference, and you can see that you can click to view the abstract, and you can click here to view the poster. By the way, the abstracts, you can have author affiliate relationships. You can have all kinds of Greek characters, tables, images, and those you can, as a conference manager, you can set the limits of what you want to allow. Your virtual poster. So let me pull this down a little bit. There's really no limit in here either. Our goal is to give the attendees the capability to create a poster board and not have to create an in-person poster board separately. They'll be able to have complete control of all templates and color schemes and everything they would normally make an in-person poster. They can make a virtual poster identical to that. And the reason we do this is we don't want the customer to have to do double work. We don't want them to create a virtual poster and then go to another application to create an in-person poster. And now we're doubling the work for them. They can do it all here. And when they click print, our system will create a high-resolution image of the virtual poster so they can actually print it for the in-person conference. And you can see they can move things around. They can it's automatically saving, editing. They can edit the title here, edit the content, add tables, add images, color schemes. Anything they want, they can add to the system. Also, since this template is a 1, 2, 3, 4 column template, if I added something here that's hidden from the virtual poster, and I can just bring it back whenever. The reason this is beneficial is if you wanted to change templates to a 5 column or a 3 column. Let's say you want to change to a 3 column. Well, one of these columns are going to disappear on a 3 column, but your content that you had in there is not going to disappear. It's just going to go into the hidden column here, and then you can just drag it out into what column you want it to go in. Also, the templates, let's give you a quick preview of the templates. So you can see these are the 5 templates we have right now, and we're going to make more templates. These are really easy to make because they're column structured. You know what kind of column and layout you're going to do. Your customization comes at a later point where you're going to say, well, how thick is the border? What's the padding of the content? What's the color scheme you're going to be choosing? So these are things that come at the later stage. This stage is the template you're going to choose, and you'll choose which template you're going to have. And then your zone colors, you can choose what your zone, so this is the second column, you can choose the background color for it, how thick of a border you want that zone to have, the subzones. This is a subzone, and you can see you can have multiple subzones, you know, as many as you need. You can have in your main zone, and you can choose the subzones header colors. We're going to add choosing the capabilities to have the background colors changed, and the header background. This is this zone. This is this zone's background color. The virtual board, the entire board's background color, so you can change the entire board's background. If you want fading to have 2 colors from top to bottom, 2 different colors, or you can choose left to right color changing. And then you can see this zone has a different color itself. So after you make your global color and layout structure changes, you can also make individual subzones have their own header color, content color, and this is so you can have complete control of your content and your look and feel. Like I said, my goal is to make this exactly like a in-person poster board. And the reason why is we don't want them to have to do double work, printing an in-person one and creating an in-person poster, when they can just do it all here and just hit print. So that's our goal. We're talking a little bit about the functionality of this virtual poster board. When there's a question or an answer being submitted, or a comment about the question, it's all done through here. It's all active, which means this is live data streaming. There's no needing to refresh to see what new questions came up or new comment is happening. This is all live active data. And what we're going to do is, you can see this little button here I got, just to give you an example. When a new question comes in, the system will go bing, or if there's a new comment, the system will go bing. The reason why we're doing this is, as a attendee going to this conference, you're going to have many of these virtual boards opened. You can have 3 or 4 of them opened up, and you could be asking a question on this one, that one, or just listening in to see what's the conversation going on. So we're here to give you the exact experience an in-person conference would have. That's where we're going to have the beep to give you information to say, hey, there's a new question or comment posted on this board. And the nice thing is, when you're having, 4, 5, 6, there's no limit, 6, 7 boards opened up. You have questions on this one, that one. You don't have to be staring and waiting for that board to be refreshed or a question to come in. You can go do something else, do your normal work, and then you'll hear that bing, and you go, okay, I got a board that has a question. And you can click on the board, and you'll see if anything has a new question or comment. It'll change color on the background of this one. It'll say, okay, this one has a new question added or new comment added. So there's no trying to figure out which of the boards have a new question or comment. That's our goal on this. And it's all active. It's all live data. There's no refreshing these pages. You open them up and set your questions, and it is all being activated from the conference. So that's where we're at on this stage, and I'll let you know the next stage pretty soon, hopefully in a couple weeks.